A new Port Richey woman is devastated tonight. Her father died on the job at a lift station yesterday.
And I just kept screaming, I wanted my daddy. It just doesn't feel real.
News Channel 8's Ryan Arbogast is live at that lift station along Bandura Avenue. And Ryan, you spoke with that family. They are absolutely devastated.
Jen, it's really hard to put it into words. It's raw emotion, it's devastation, it's heartbreak. I can tell you, I was on the verge of tears just talking with them earlier today. The daughter of the man who died here tells us she's still trying to grapple with the tragic accident. But she says the thing that's really ripping her heart out right now is how to tell her 7-year-old little boy.
I'm gonna miss you. I miss you so much.
A fiance, a dad, and a grandfather.
And just picturing my dad so helpless when he's one of the strongest people I know.
Killed after a typical day of work at this lift station along Bandura Avenue in New Port Richey.
And I just remember collapsing in the driveway, hovering over my phone. I felt like I'd been gut punched. I'm screaming, crying.
Gary Greger's daughter sitting down with 8 on your side less than 24 hours after she heard the news. She says he was electrocuted during routine maintenance, fell 15 feet, and needed CPR from below the surface. The police department only calling it a quote-unquote incident.
I just want an answer, and I don't feel like I'm getting the answer that I want, and I don't feel like I have closure. It makes me so angry.
Greger worked as a utilities mechanic for the city's public works department. Around 2 p.m. Monday, the area near the work site covered in first responders. The city says Greger was killed and his coworker was sent to the hospital.
I love you, Dad. I love you so much.
This man leaving behind a legacy. His daughter, his soon-to-be wife, and a 7-year-old grandchild that all love him so much.
I'm going to do my best to make sure that everything I do is for him.
You can just feel the raw emotion there, Jen, Keith. The daughter tells us that Dad's birthday was on Saturday, and they were planning a celebration for him. Unfortunately, now they have to plan his funeral instead. We're live in New Port Richey tonight. Ryan Arbogast, 8 on your side.
An Apollo Beach mother is speaking out tonight. She says her 8-year-old son was injured during recess on Friday, and she doesn't think it was an accident. She's now calling for greater oversight when it comes to children's safety in schools. News Channel 8's Victoria Lucas joins us live in Hillsborough County. And Victoria, you spoke with that mom today. Tell us about it.
Jen, I did. Fatia King says this should have never happened, especially with teachers around. And the pictures she sent us of her son Bryson are unfortunate. And we want to warn those of you at home, they may be disturbing.
He comes home with not just a scratch, an abrasion. And no one can tell me how this happened.
Fatia King says she wants answers as to why her 8-year-old son Bryson came home from school Friday with this mark on his neck.
The wound started to open up, so I did take him to the emergency room because he had so much swelling.
She says the school nurse gave her a phone call Friday and left a message saying Bryson had an accident with another student at the jump rope. Bryson also told her it was an accident.
My son is on the spectrum. He has sensory issues. When I initially saw it, I'm like, that's not an accident.
King showed us these messages sent to his teacher asking what happened. The teacher says all they were aware of is the students were playing with the jump rope and Bryson asked to go to the nurse. The school district says a supervisor on the playground promptly took Bryson to the nurse, adding in part, while accidents can occur even under careful supervision, our staff responded quickly and responsibly to ensure the student received immediate care and that the family was notified without delay. King has since sought legal counsel.
Whether it was, something really nefarious on one end of the spectrum or Yeah, they were playing. We don't know that yet. There's more questions than answers as far as that goes, but on either end of the spectrum, the school needs to do a better job of protecting the kids and keeping them safe.
The King's attorney says legal action is being explored. For now, he hopes the school district will corroborate. Live in Hillsborough County, Victoria Lucas, 8 on your side.
Florida's gun laws are about to change. Starting September 25th, anyone who is legally allowed to own a firearm will be able to openly carry in public.
38 states have open carry. It's not something that's controversial. The sky hasn't fallen in any of those.
And while open carry will soon be legal, there are still limits. You cannot take a gun into government buildings, courthouses, polling places, and some private businesses. Sheriff Grady Judd explains.
If you go to a private business or to someone's residence and you're asked not to carry the firearm, you have to leave with it. If you stay there, then you're committing armed trespass, which is a felony.
I think one of the first things that we'll see is a pretty big influx of people openly displaying firearms just in general society.
Ryan Thomas, firearms instructor and owner of Tampa Carry, warns there could be some growing pains. He predicts no guns allowed signs will become much more common over the next year and expects lawmakers will eventually move to make those signs more enforceable. In the meantime, he says gun owners need to get educated.
This is a really big deal, right? Like, you make a mistake with a firearm, this could change decades of your life. So you need to know what you can do and what you can't do.
And I also spoke with the Hillsborough County State Attorney's Office and learned that pending charges for openly displaying a firearm have been dropped in the county. Out of more than 40,000 cases being prosecuted this year, 14 had these charges. Keith?
And just to be clear, when we say open carry, that doesn't mean you can walk around with a gun in your hand. Right?
Absolutely, and that could get you in trouble. It needs to be in your waistband, holster, or sling. Otherwise, you could face charges.
All right, Melissa Marino reporting live from our Tampa newsroom. Thank you.
8:03 is the time. COVID-19 vaccines are becoming a bit easier to get at Publix and Walgreens locations in our state.
8 on your side's Jenna Bass has the details.
It's a new update for anyone wanting the COVID-19 vaccine here in Florida. Both Publix and Walgreens pharmacies have announced they'll be offering the shot now without a prescription. This availability comes on the heels of the Florida Surgeon General announcing plans to end all vaccine mandates.
The Florida Department of Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to be working to end all vaccine mandates in Florida law.
State leaders have recently changed their COVID recommendation for everyone, instead leaving the choice up to each individual.
What you put into your body is because of your relationship with your body and your God. I don't have that right. You want to put, whatever different vaccines in your body, God bless you. I hope you make an informed decision.
For those opting for the shot, cost may come into play. We spoke with an insurance specialist who tells us paying for the vaccine out of pocket will likely fall on the consumer, labeling the vaccine as elective or selective.
If the insurance companies can reduce costs, they're going to reduce costs. It's going to be what we call elective or selective, which means in most cases they're not going to cover the vaccine like they normally do.
Both the 2025-2026 Pfizer and Moderna COVID-19 vaccines will be available to customers. And the Florida Board of Pharmacy has clarified that you can either make an appointment or simply do the walk-in option for the shot. Reporting in Tampa, Jenna Bass, 8 on your side.